Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this exciting quiz night that we call Bony Heads. Tonight, you will be treated to an extravaganza of Napoleonic-inspired questions being fired rapidly, faster than the British could fire at Waterloo, by yours truly, and we'll be firing them at these good people who showed up here just to be abused. We have with us tonight Pertinax, and you are coming all the way from Germany, I believe.
Oh yes, from the center of Germany, the center of the center.
From the very heart.
Yes.
Pertinax, what are you doing here?
So of course history is my job. Yeah? Normally I teach students. Now I'm here because I would call me a Twitter historian.
Yeah.
And I think we are a good community for history, and I didn't want to miss this event, although I will lose horribly.
A dangerous admission from the teacher there. Thank you for coming, though, because we're very happy to have you, and I hope you have a good time. We also have now from the United States of America, Jason Hughes. How are you doing, Jason?
Oh, all right. Just
Doing
tired,
all right.
as university students are, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I finished my finals, so yeah.
So you're feeling good? You're feeling confident?
Sure, hopefully.
That's the spirit that won Napoleon and Empire. Let's move on to Marcus Cribb, who you will all know as the other brain behind the other series that appears on this channel, All Things Wellington. Marcus, how's it going?
Oh, I'm good, thanks. Yes, on a bit of leave at the minute, pre-Christmas when this goes out. Looking forward to getting back to some of the work. Doing loads of research in my spare time, like really getting into my Battle of Porto stuff. And I'm here in true British fashion to lose to Pertinax, but then claim a British victory anyway.
Oh, insider joke there. We're kicking off well here. Jimmy, you want to explain some things to these poor saps? I mean contestants who have shown up.
Right. Firstly, thank you for participating. We'll just explain a few things about the format of the quiz. So it will consist of 3 rounds. In the first 2 rounds, each of you will be able to get a maximum of at least 9 points. This will be explained later. At the end of the second round, the lowest scoring participant will be eliminated, with the final 2 going to head-to-head, but can still remain on the Zoom call to witness the clash of titans that we'll have at the end. So, are we all ready? Let us begin. Round 1, we call Before or After. You will be asked to place 4 events in chronological order. If you get it completely right, you get 2 points. If you make 1 mistake, so 3 out of 4 events are still in order, you get 1 point. Now, each question will be addressed to an individual participant. So we will now start with Pertinax.
And he's so excited about it.
So, question 1. Napoleon lost many of his best officers in 1812 and 1813. Place them in order of their demise. Gudin, Bessières, Poniatowski, and Auguste de Caulaincourt.
I write it down.
Yeah.
What was the first?
The first was Gudin.
Goudon.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jimmy. I'm sorry. You said that wrong. I'm sorry. A lot of thinking going on. Jason's even having a go.
First Goudon, second Bessières, third Caulaincourt, and Poniatowski. It was at Leipzig, of course. He had a problem with his horse.
And a river.
Yeah.
And the entire Allied army.
Josh, do you have the answers in front of you?
I have the answers in front of me, and they are as follows. Gudin was killed on the 22nd of August, 1812. Caulaincourt was killed on the 7th of September, 1812. Bessier was killed on the 1st of May, 1813. And Poniatowski was killed on the 19th of October, 1813.
So that means, Pertinax, you get 1 point for having 3 in the right order. Now, we turn to Jason. Place the following late 18th century events in order: Battle of the Nile, the Siege of Acre, the coup of 18 Brumaire, and the Battle of the Pyramids. Some very deep thoughts here.
It's just easier if I write it down.
This is where all the studying and studenting comes to pass, and now Marcus is so silently trolling you, counting down.
I was counting up. I was trying to do them in order.
Gosh, I can't believe I can't remember if one of these happened before the other. Well, we'll give it a go. So I have the Battle of the Pyramids, the Nile, then the Acre, then the 18 Brumaire.
Josh, answers.
The answers which I hold, I have all the answers that you seek. By the way, don't come and find me for them. The answers to question 2 are as follows. The Battle of the Pyramids was fought on the 21st of July, 1798. The Battle of the Nile between the 1st and 2nd of August, 1798. The Siege of Acre on the 20th of March to the 21st of May, 1799, and the coup of Brumaire on the 9th of November, 1799.
So, congratulations, Jason. That is the full 2 points.
Oh, we have a shooting match now. Someone brought their A game.
Marcus, how are you feeling?
Yeah, not confident.
Well, good news for you. You've got the Peninsula War.
Excellent.
But there may be a twist.
This is just going to be embarrassing when I fail.
Yeah. Place these 4 Peninsular War battles in order: the Battle of San Martial, the Battle of Bailen, the Battle of Alcañiz, and finally the Battle of Arroyo Molinos.
If you want to, ladies and gentlemen, go crazy in the comments right now. Pause, see if you get it right.
Okay, Marcus.
So I think we've got, Battle of Berlin, 1808, Alcañiz, sometime in May, 1809, Arroz de Manolos, I never pronounce it, 1811, and San Martial, I don't know, but I think it's a later battle. So Berlin, Alcañiz, Arroz, San Martial.
All right, Josh.
We have in the hopefully correct order. We do the quiz. The Battle of Berlin on 18th of July, 1808. The Battle of Alcañiz, the 23rd of May, 1809. The Battle of Arroyo Molinos, 18 October, 1811. And the Battle of San Marcial on the 31st of August, 1813.
Congratulations, Marcus. That is the full 2 points, drawing you level with Jason.
The man knows his Spanish onions.
Eat your onions, you'll be strong.
Right. Okay. Now we have 3 more questions in this round, and we will now go in reverse order. So, Marcus, you're up again.
And I would like to just briefly inform the audience that Zoom cut us off, which is why the order of people on this screen may have changed. We're not going to play tricks with you.
Indeed. So, Marcus, place the following battles and sieges fought during the Second Maratha War in order. The Battle of Argaon, the Siege of Bharatpur, the Battle of Laswari, and the Siege of Gawalpur. Josh, how was I with the pronunciations?
Pretty fair as far as I'm concerned.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we're into guessing territory now.
Think of sharp, Marcus.
I know. That's my reference point now. We're full-blown sharp territory.
Let Sean Bean guide you.
It's not helping though. I'm at a loss with this. Two of them are just not on my radar. I've heard of, but don't know the context. So let's go rough guessing. Los Swalagos, Fray, Argyle, Gawalpur.
Nice.
Guessing and murdering pronunciation.
Yes.
Which is the name? Which is the name of Marcus's new YouTube channel?
Josh, if you had any idea what he was actually saying.
Right. So you said Laswari, Argaon, Pur, and Gawilgur. The answers are as follows. The Battle of Laswari was fought on the 1st of November 1803. The Battle of Argaon was fought on the 28th of November 1803. The Siege of Gawilgur was fought on the 15th of December 1803, and the Siege of Bharatpur was fought on the 2nd of January 1805.
So, rather miraculously, Marcus has got 1 point.
Much like Lake Laswari, he pulls something off.
We now go back to Jason. Place these wars which took place in Scandinavia between 1807 and 1814 in order of commencement. The Finnish War, the Swedish-Norwegian War, the Dano-Swedish War, and the English Wars or the Anglo-Danish War.
What was the time scale on that? 1807?
1807 to 1814.
Okay.
It's looking like he has a grasp on this.
All right.
Are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. Okay, so we got the Anglo-Danish War first, then the Dano-Swedish War, the Finnish War, and then the Swedish-Norwegian War is what I have.
Josh, answers please.
Answers, please. I'm just a lackey with the answers here. See how he just bosses me around to see who's in charge of things. Him going around and messing up my original questions and adding new stuff. Well,
Very true.
I put these Scandinavian ones in.
He did, so blame him.
Right, the order of commencement was the Anglo-Danish War, which began in July of 1807. The Finnish War, which began on the 21st of February 1808. The Dano-Swedish War, which began on the 14th of March 1808. And the Swedish-Norwegian War, which began in July of 1814.
So very close there, but you've got one point out of 2, Jason. Good job. And now we turn to Pertinax with, I have to say, a rather tricky question, especially for a German.
Oh, you will see.
Place these following naval battles involving the Royal Navy in order.
We came here for the reactions. We came here for the reactions. This is gold. Excellent.
Once again, you can blame Josh. The 4 battles you have are Lake Erie, Lissa, Cape Finisterre, and Copenhagen.
No, I did not go with any of the famous ones.
Wait, Yuri is famous.
I have to ask, Copenhagen, Lake Erie, and?
Lissa and Cape Finisterre.
This is true, Jason. My apologies. Lake Erie is very well known in North America.
I'd be mean and ask which battle of Copenhagen.
That's what I have.
One that Nelson was at.
Naval battles.
Yes.
There were ships involved.
This is these swimming things, huh?
Yeah. Those the floating things you see in the
floaty
pond.
things on that blue wibbly wobbly
Oh,
stuff.
yes, yeah. The sinky ones, huh?
Yeah.
Sinking ones, yeah.
Well,
I don't know what they do either.
Only the French ones sink. So.
Okay, I have to guess. So I think the first was Copenhagen, after that Lake Erie, Finisterre, and the last one is Lissa.
Okay, Josh, the
Right.
answers.
The answers. Everybody seeks for answers. Phew. Luckily, I'm about to tell you what they are. The Battle of Copenhagen fought on the 2nd of April, 1801. The Battle of Cape Finisterre on the 22nd of July, 1805. The Battle of Lissa, which was fought on the 13th of March, 1811. And the Battle of Lake Erie, fought on 10 September, 1813.
So this means that Pertinax still manages to get 1 point with 3 in order. So congratulations! I think all of you did better than I expected.
He criticized me. He criticized me. He was all this week. He's just been like, "These questions are too hard. No, treat them like children."
They weren't easy.
Although I have to say, some of them seem to be fairly lucky guesses. So.
Oh, shots fired. He's insulting all of your knowledge all at once. Don't let him get away with it.
So, Josh, do we have a score check?
We have a score check. If I've counted them correctly, Jason and Marcus are tied for the lead with 3 each, and Pertinax has 2.
That is what I have as well.
Tallied.
So it is still very close here. All to play for as we move into.
And by the way, maybe this is a great time to go to our sponsor, Napoleonic Impressions. Contestants, what they can win tonight.
Yes. So the winner of tonight's contest will be able to win one postcard from the Napoleonic Impressions store, and also the right to play in the final for a far bigger prize. So,
What
would
it be?
What would it be indeed? And
2 postcards, 3 postcards, maybe even 4.
4 postcards.
Just calculating the shipping costs to Jason Pertinax.
Let us move to round 2, which we call Who Am I? We will give you each 5 clues, which get progressively easier to help you identify a particular individual from the Napoleonic period. If you answer correctly from the first clue, you'll get 5 points. At the second clue, 4 points, and so on until 1 point with the 5th clue. At each opportunity, if you guess wrong, your rivals will be able to steal. If they give the correct answer, they will receive the number of points that the question was worth. If they give the wrong answer, they will lose all the points they have accumulated so far. At the end of this round, the player with the lowest score will be eliminated. So, question 1 to Marcus. Your first clue. I have an international airport named after me. You have a free guess as to who you think this is. The others can challenge if they want to.
I'm loving the thinking poses. It's like a boy band. Everybody just hit a pose.
I mean, it's a difficult one because Donald Trump told us that the US Revolution fought very well at the airports. So that might be a clue.
No, that's absolutely true. So yeah.
Donald Trump is indeed the sage of the Napoleonic period. Any ideas, Marcus?
Any ideas, Marcus?
To actually guess anything.
The only one I can think of is I think there's a Bonaparte airport in Corsica. So that's my first guess.
That's your first guess. Josh, is Marcus right with Bonaparte?
But there's probably one in Russia that I've never heard.
Bonaparte is the incorrect answer.
It's the incorrect answer. So, Marcus, for 4 points. Your second clue. You can see my portrait by Thomas Lawrence in the Waterloo Gallery at Windsor Castle.
I know there's a Wellington in there.
I mean, seriously, Marcus, you have to broaden your horizons a little. There's a whole gallery of generals in there. But he just goes and meets Wellington.
I'm also now like thinking, hold on, I'm probably presuming there's an Air New Zealand airport somewhere that's probably named after Wellington. But have you given me Wellington, or is it because that'd be too obvious? Or is it a double bluff because it's Jimmy?
Mind games. Slowly, Marcus is going to be broken down by endless amounts of calculations.
I mean, yeah, I pretty much walk in the Windsor Castle and just go to the Thomas Lawrence of Wellington. And yeah, I hadn't considered Air New Zealand. So Sir Arthur Wellesley, the first Duke of Wellington.
Josh, have we made it very easy for Marcus to give him 4 points?
No, we have not.
You ask him for Wellington?
No, we have not made it easy on you, Marcus. The answer is not Duke of Wellington. Don't worry, Pertinax.
Straight after this, I'm going to be looking up like international airports.
Okay. Clue number 3. I was promoted to General of Cavalry in the Russian army in 1809.
I mean, we're going to be stretching my knowledge, so let's go with Barclay.
What is Barclay de Tolly the right answer, Josh?
Barclay de Tolly is not the correct answer.
Anyone like to have their own guess?
If I guess and I'm wrong, I'm out. Really?
You'll lose all your points.
Well, then I say nothing.
Okay. Jason, are you willing to?
I mean, I have 0 points as of the moment. So am I losing them in the future, or
you have 3 points?
You have the points from the first round. Yeah.
So from the first round.
Yes, this is even cooler than you thought, and the rules are Jimmy's and Jimmy's alone.
Yeah.
No. Okay. I'm good with my 3 points. I have a guess, but I'm not going to do it.
All right.
As they said in Hogan's Heroes, everybody is pulling a Schultz.
We will move on to clue 4 for Marcus. At the Battle of Borodino, I led a famous raid on Napoleon's left flank, which caused him to panic. He's deep in thought.
People know.
Deep in thought.
See it in their eyes. People know.
I don't.
The answer is simple, okay, people? All you had to do was watch the 1812 series and give us some likes and give us... and the answer is in there, okay? Voices from Borodino.
Yeah.
On the title, on the blinking title.
I'll go...
Right, Marcus.
I'll just go with Kutuzov then.
Kutuzov.
His Serene Highness is not the correct answer.
Josh is not the correct answer. So, Pertinax.
Yes, again, because I only have 2 points, so I would say he's buried on the left flank there. I would say it's Bagration.
Is that your final guess to risk 2 points?
God. Yes, it is.
Okay. Josh, is Pyotr Ivanovich Bagration the correct answer?
The correct answer is not, sadly, Prince Bagration.
So, unfortunately, Pertinax, that means you are back to 0. But you still have an opportunity when it's your question to claw that back. So, Jason, are you willing to have a go?
I have like 2 guesses, but I'm not risking 3 points on that.
Okay. Okay. Marcus, for 1 solitary point, clue number 5. I became Ataman of the Don Cossack host in 1801.
I should have guessed. God dang it.
Marcus.
And the cruelty of round 2 hits home twice over.
Does that mean they're a carry commander? Or does that mean they're the Tsar? I mean,
Marcus, I don't want to be this guy, but he really said he was made commander of cavalry in 1809. Just saying.
just saying. Thanks. I don't think that helps.
We can run through the clues again if you want.
Yes, please.
Okay, okay. So, I have an international airport named after me. You can see my portrait by Thomas Lawrence in the Waterloo Gallery at Windsor Castle. I was promoted to General of Cavalry in the Russian Army in 1809. And at the Battle of Borodino, I led a famous raid on Napoleon's left flank. And finally, I became Ataman of the Don Cossack host in 1801.
I mean, yeah, I mean, someone's going to steal it, but I was just going to go with Tsar Alexander, so I'm lost because I can't think of the portraits. So I'll go with that guess and let Jason steal it, basically.
Yeah, well, you will not be surprised to hear that is the incorrect answer, Marcus. Jason, you have an answer.
Do I risk 3 points on? I'm pretty sure it's the right answer, but if I get it wrong, that's really bad.
This is where the drama lies.
We'll just make it more dramatic. Is it Platov?
Matvey Ivanovich Platov. Is that the correct answer, Josh?
It is the correct answer.
Thank God.
Matvey Platov, Ura.
Very, very well done, Jason, with 1 point. So that
into the lead.
So that gives you 4 points.
The score check at the end of that portion of the show, of seat stuff, leaves the contestants at Pertinax with no points. Very sad about that. Sorry about that. Brave try there. Brave try.
I made the blue shirt.
And then Jason now with 4 points, soaring ahead like a whirlwind Ataman, and Marcus Cribb still with 3.
Okay. So, Jason, you have the second question. Clue number 1 for 5 points. As a statesman, I've served through for the entire Revolutionary and Napoleonic Wars.
Statesman.
That's the correct response.
We'll go with Metternich.
Metternich. Josh, is Metternich the correct answer?
Metternich is not the correct answer.
Okay.
Now, does anyone want to challenge, especially Pertinax, since you've got nothing to lose?
I know, but no, I'll wait.
You'll wait.
To accumulate some points. You would get a lot of points if you guessed it right.
Yes,
yes, of course, but I'm not sure.
You can't get -0.
You can't get minus, exactly.
I know, but maybe I get 4 and then if I get one more hint.
Now, Jason, with your second clue, I went to Ghent with King Louis in 1815 to escape Napoleon?
Or did I get this wrong? Um, is it Stuart?
Lord Stuart, Lord Charles Stuart. Is that the correct answer, Josh?
I'm afraid that is the incorrect answer.
Anyone want to challenge? Anyone want to steal? Pertinax?
Can I make a guess?
Yep, yep, you can guess.
Okay, Talleyrand.
Charles Maurice de Talleyrand Perigord. Josh, is Talleyrand the correct answer we have on our card?
The answer I am reading on my card right now says that, yes, that is the correct answer.
Yes! Yes! Oh, yeah!
Pertinax manages to get up to 4 points and to tie for the lead.
He who dares wins.
That is inspired.
That's
an
the
inspired
Blücher
guess.
style.
What words?
Wait, so was
Yeah.
the first clue that like throughout the entire period?
Yes.
Wasn't
Yes,
he
he was-
fired by Napoleon for a while?
Well,
Like-
you know,
He was still there. Just
still there, still
you know.
doing stuff.
Okay.
I mean, he was in the pay of
It
he was in the pay of the Russians. So
Fair
It's all
enough,
right.
I guess.
It's all right, Jason. I'm going to visit Wellington Airport and prove there's a Wellington Airport for this.
I mean, there is. I'm pretty sure there is. So, very well done, Pertinax. And now, Pertinax, it's your own question.
I'm prepared.
The comeback king.
So you may have the opportunity to actually get into a lead of your own.
Is this the last round before the final round
This
where
is-
one of us gets eliminated? Just so my tactics.
Yes, this is right, Marcus. You are currently trailing with 3 points.
By the way, Marcus, we just wanted to reiterate you are trailing. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, I got that. Jimmy's like thinly veiled insult wasn't very thinly veiled.
How are you feeling about him right now?
Like I want to form square to receive cavalry.
So yes, Pertinax. First question, first clue. I wore white for most of my professional life.
Okay, it's the Kaiser, it's King Franz I.
Francis the First. Josh, is Kaiser Francis the right answer?
Although the Kaiser was very well known for wearing white for his most of his professional life, that is the incorrect answer.
Incorrect answer. No one wants to challenge? Okay.
Not in that one. No.
Right. Second clue. I saw great success fighting in Germany during the Revolutionary Wars.
During the Revolutionary Wars.
Jason is tensing here.
Yes.
And white. So it could also be a Lancer, a Polish Lancer. Isn't it? So.
We can't give anything away, Pertinax.
Yeah.
Look at my poker face. Look at these eyes. Look at these.
It's not a question about chips, so. So I would say I absolutely don't know at the moment.
Okay, you're not willing to use your free guess?
No, I could say hey, it's Poniatowski.
Well, Josh, is Poniatowski the right answer?
Poniatowski is the incorrect answer, as he suspects. As a warning to you, all the Polish Lancers are not actually well known for wearing white, although I believe they have white greatcoats or
Really?
capes.
Okay.
They wore blue mostly.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
does anyone want to challenge
Jason, take a
here
guess.
and risk?
Yes.
Well,
May I?
Just make a guess.
will this be like a Marcus situation with Wellington Airport?
It is possible. God, do I want to wait for another one? Oh no.
Come
Oh,
on.
it's mind games. But who else could it be? Oh, You know what? Let's go out with the Blaze of Glory. I'm going to try to steal. Is it Archduke Charles?
Archduke Charles, the Duke of Teschen. Josh, is Archduke Charles who we have?
We have Archduke flipping Charles.
That is
Time for a victory dance.
that,
Charles.
in hindsight, was perhaps a fairly easy clue as a second clue, especially when Jason is on the call.
Charles.
We don't tailor these questions for who's getting them.
You little Austrian lover.
Yeah. Boo.
I know.
So, what this means is that Jason has 8 points, Pertinax is on 4 points, and Marcus is on 3. And therefore, Marcus, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
I can't believe it.
Well,
Yes,
Marcus,
congratulations to everybody who just got through there, especially you, Pertinax, with your resounding success of stealing
stealing.
that question there and getting back in the game.
Pertinax managed to steal from Jason, and Jason managed to steal from Pertinax. So,
Wow. Detente indeed.
So,
And something I never thought it would happen.
well, very,
But they
very
brought
well.
up your specialist subject, Royal Navy battles. That is your area.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, we now go to head.
Yeah.
This will be this may be interesting. So, Jason, as the highest scoring player from the previous rounds,
Yes.
you have the opportunity to choose a category. First, I will explain what's going to happen. Each of you will take turns to give correct answers from a list. If you answer incorrectly, or if you give an answer which has already been given, you are out. You also have the option to pass, thereby forcing your opponent to give a correct answer. Obviously, if they answer correctly, they win. If they answer incorrectly, they lose. So, Jason, you have the right to choose between 3 categories.
Okay.
Ships, generals, or coalitions.
Oh God, do I? Okay. Coalitions is tempting, but generals could be literally anyone. So I'm not confident about ships as much as I like naval history. I mean, if it was just years, I would be able to get coalitions, but I'm not confident on that. That's what the questions are, so we'll go with generals.
Going with generals.
He's going with generals.
The topic at hand, the list that you have to know. French and Russian army and corps commanders at the beginning of the Battle of Borodino. So this is basically everyone from corps command upwards. Jason, you get to start.
Davout.
Davout. Okay. Marshal Davout. Josh, was Davout at Borodino?
I'm consulting the list. Don well knows Davout was at Borodino.
Davout was at Borodino, commanding First Corps. Pertinax.
Of course, Bagration was there.
Bagration wasn't. Yes. I think there's no need to check.
No need for any tension on that one.
No. Jason.
Barclay de Tolly.
Barclay de Tolly.
Again, not much need for any subtlety there.
Right. Pertinax.
Okay, I can say Boney was there. Yeah.
Yeah, Napoleon was indeed there as commander of the French army.
All right. Was he really there? Yeah, let's just take out the easy one. Kuzov.
Kutuzov. Yeah. Yeah.
Bit of your own medicine there.
Right, Pertinax, what do you have for us?
Yes, now it's getting more interesting. Knee.
Ney. Marshal
was
Ney.
there.
Ney was indeed.
He got his
After dinner.
title. Got a good title out of it.
Indeed. Jason.
Poniatowski. I missed
Poniatowski.
Yeah,
Yes.
Poniatowski.
Again,
Josh?
Poniatowski, yes.
Poniatowski commanded 5th Corps, the Polish Corps at Borodino. Pertinax.
Colincourt.
Colincourt. Josh. Is Colincourt on our list?
Actually, Pertinax, I must apologize. I thought he was on the list, but he apparently is of insufficient rank to
Oh, okay.
be on the list.
So the question was army and corps commanders at the beginning of the Battle of Borodino. Auguste de Colincourt did indeed take command of 2nd Cavalry Corps, replacing Montbrun after he was killed, but during the battle. Therefore, Colincourt is not on the list. Unfortunately, Pertinax,
Tricky.
that means Jason, you have won this episode of Bony Heads.
Alright.
And
I am the biggest bony head, yeah.
But that was a very, very well fought match there, chaps. I can give my congratulations to both of you. My commiserations to Marcus.
Commiserations to Marcus for a
Could
good start.
have kept going there for Russian commanders that I'd never heard of for a long time.
And this actually means, because by the time this episode airs, people will hopefully have seen the first one.
Yes.
2 people from the United States of America have now made it into the final.
Who was the
This is
other?
true.
No!
USA. USA.
Everyone in Europe's favourite country.
Yes,
We'll
we are
have
well
to-
loved across the world.
We will have to find out who you're going to face in the final, Jason.
I think I have a guess, but yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I think
if it's a third American in the third one, can we just like get in our like stop the count quotes?
We need a British accent.
We will have to.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, of the people participating, there is no other American, but I may be wrong.
Yeah, I don't
Are
think
there
so.
any people from Canada?
That's a very good question.
Those
but I
aren't two
think-
separate countries. Just
I-
throwing that one really quickly.
No, it's
We
our
know that. We know that. We're the
I mean,
quiz
won the
people.
war of
We know these
1812.
things. We,
Had the
we
war of
drink,
1812. Yes.
we drink stuff and we know things.
what we do.
I'm not sure Josh actually drinks much in terms of alcohol, but yeah,
I drink tea and coffee.
which is the more refined way of going about things. This is true. But
I saw
yes.
that Pertinax.
It is
So-
time.
It is time indeed.
Let's-
The time has come, ladies and gentlemen. And so with that, we're crowning Jason Hughes the bony head of this episode. And we thank all the contestants for showing up and being good sports and playing by the rules and not showering us with hate for all our questions and things like that. Join us for more bony head shenanigans the next time. Thank you for watching. Please do everything you're supposed to do to tell us that you liked the video on the way out. And now I'm going to end the recording.